BookTube. I'm continuing with my classic bookshelves tour, and today we're going to be doing the 1800s. So this is all of my 1800s books, and we're going to go through them today. But before we do, I need to apologize because it's a very muggy day and there's no sunlight, so I'm relying on my heavy fluorescent lights in my room, and also with the mixture of that and my awful Samsung phone camera quality, it's going to be rough, but yeah, I'm trying my best. But yeah, so before we get to the shelf, I do have some books up here. We got Shakespeare's Life and World, Hilary Mantel's novels, a collection of her short stories, Flannery O'Connor and Moby Dick, and yeah, so let's start the 1800s. So in the year 1800, we got um, Lord Byron. um, who else? I've got Shelley, Austen, and this is done chronological, and because it's fun to see, especially now when you get to the rise of novels. Because when you get have authors like you're going to see Dickens and Dostoevsky later on, who wrote for so many decades, you're going to see just how long their career spanned. But also when their last novels comes out, it's a bit sad because that's the end of their um, career pretty much. Obviously, we've got Mary Shelley's The Last Man We Love. On Murder, Thomas de Quincey, got Stendhal, got Balzac, we got Tennyson, we got Pushkin, we love Pushkin here. We got Gogol, we got Voyage of the Beagle, Charterhouse of Parma, Henry W. Longfellow. Then we have the start of Dickens and The Betrothed. Um, then the next shelf here, we have some more Dickens. Hero of Our Time, Gogol. Again, we keep going. We got stuff the Brontes, Dumas, the Counts. We got some more. We got Emily Bronte's poetry. We got Anne Bronte. We got Gaskell coming out here. Moby Dick. We have more Gaskell, Walt Whitman. George Eliot's first short story collection, Scenes from a Clerical Life. Hard Times, Flaubert. Like, these authors. And if we go to the next shelf here, if I just sit down, we have George Eliot, her debut novel, Adam Bede. We got some Charles Darwin in front here. But on top of these books, they finally made a sequel to Jaws 2 in the 1800s. It's a bit weird because if you look at my last bookshelf tour, it was a while since I'd done the first book because the first one came out, the Middle Ages. And so the fact that they made the sequel finally in the Victorian age is very lovely that they finally got to it. But we got The House of the Dead, got Tale of Two Cities, Wilkie Collins, Emily Dickinson, more Eliot, Eastland we love, the massive red blob on my case that his name is. We got Flaubert, Turgenev, Romola we love. Up here we got some Hawthorne and Jules Verne. Armadale, we've got Dostoevsky, Gaskell. We have a lot of Russian starting to kick in. But then, over here, these gets in the way because these are the old Wordsworths. Like that ugly edition that you see that's very cheap. These is what they used to be. And they used to have like a really lovely pastel aesthetic. And whenever I see them secondhand, I always get them. But if I move that out the way, we have more books. Got Trollope, more Dostoevsky, Venus and Furs, but also we have the debut novels of Hardy. We got his Desperate Remedies, Under the Greenwood Tree, and A Pair of Blue Eyes. Desperate Remedies I didn't like as much. I thought it was very much him trying to be Wilkie Collins, and it was just a bit sad. But if we go to the last shelf here, we see I read all of Hardy's novels, so I just own all of them. But for me, he was such a better poet. But I just don't own his poetry, and that makes me a bit sad. I need to fix that. But anyway, from Far from the Madding Crowd to the Woodlanders, I love those Hardy novels. Everything else isn't my cup of tea. But yeah, we got a lot here. We got just more George Eliot, her final novel, Daniel Deronda, which is underrated, and we love it here. Anna Karenina, of course. Got the brothers Karamazov, more Turgenev, he's still going. Oscar Wilde comes in here. Henry James. We have Maupassant down there. have Tolstoy short stories, and we hit Chekhov. And I've got his plays, multiple collections of his short stories, as you can see, and his only novel, The Shooting Party, and I love that novel so much. If you haven't checked it out, do it. Up here we got H. Rider Haggard, She, and For the Term of His Natural Life by Marcus Clarke. Keep going on, we got Melville. He was publishing throughout the entire 1800s nearly. We got Chekhov, James. Keep going, Tolstoy. We have the Yellow Wallpaper here. The Awakening towards the end there. We've got Dracula, of course, The Beetle, Heart of Darkness. But down here, we have Henry Lawson, Thomas Mann, and Kathleen Mansfield. Then we have here W.B. Yeats. I haven't read, but hopefully I like him. But yeah, that's all of the 1800s that I own physically. And so there's a lot here, and it's one of my favorite. I've read the majority of these books here, and I'm due for a reread for a lot of them. But yeah, that's all for today. Let me know what you think of these books below. If there's anything that surprises you, or any that you're just like, oh my god, I love these books, please let me know. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching BookTube, and I'll see you next time.